What up, y'all?
Hey
How
everybody.
y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this together on this Facebook
We
too.
trying to figure it out on the Facebook.
On the Facebook. Now we live on the Facebook
We
now.
live on the Facebook,
Why
but it's
did
upside down, inside out.
why do it want why do it want to hate on us? Rotate. I don't know.
We don't know what's going on the tizoo. These faces belong on the tizoo.
Okay.
So while he figured that out, hello everybody. This is our very first Mason Family Values using StreamYard. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to everyone, our existing friends. What's up? Nice to see you. Our new friends, welcome. This is the place where it goes down.
Yes.
It goes down.
It goes down.
We can be serious, or we get throw a little jokey in every now and then.
How do I get this together? I
Oh,
don't get it.
okay. So let's cut the Facebook live off for a second because it ain't acting right.
I'm sorry, y'all. We trying to get this thing together. This is our first, go live with one another.
With one another. We trying, guys.
Maybe we gotta go back to Facebook.
Nobody kept turning.
Yeah, but it should be fixed now since we can turn the live off.
Well, let's go on the Tizoo.
Let's just go live.
Hey. Now we on the Tizoo.
All right, y'all. We back. My bad. I couldn't get it together. I couldn't get it together.
Sorry for the technical
We couldn't
difficulties.
get it together. So
Okay.
we just want to. Yeah, I couldn't get it together because she is gonna let me have it. Let me move this over a little bit so y'all like our background. We in the library. We's in the library.
We
But
spoiled.
we just want to say welcome to back to Mason Family Values to another episode. And we just want to thank y'all for joining us. As my
Thank
wife
you.
said earlier, we want to thank our new subbies or our new family members. Welcome. And we want to say that we appreciate our old family members, our
Existing.
current family members, existing family members. She going, man, I'm telling you.
They're not
I am telling you. And we thank y'all for joining the conversation on today.
right.
Remember
Yes.
to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
Make sure y'all hit the post notification bell to be notified every time we drop some fire over here at Mason Family Values. All right. And our conversation today is
Should there be a form of independence in marriage?
should there be a form of independence in marriage?
And where the title came from on the last video that we did 2 weeks ago, one of our good friends did ask a question. So we'll be reading the question, then we're going to elaborate our thoughts on that. Want to hear it? Here you go.
Mm.
Okay. It says, I love that you both hit a lot of important points. Marriage is not easy. I'm so independent that even as a married woman, my husband feels like I don't appreciate him and like I don't need him. Truth is, I was married before and I let my guard down and I was left homeless with 2 kids and I learned to, to just be independent.
Mm.
So that was the statement. So we're going to elaborate on that. It's on you. So what you gonna do?
Well, I think that it's okay to have some kind of form of independence
Mm-hmm.
in a marriage because guess what? You were independent before you got
Mm-hmm.
married, but I think it is okay to have a form of independence. It's certain things that I don't believe that you should stray away from, when it comes to marriage, especially when it comes to bank accounts and all that other type of thing. Like, no, don't be trying to hide no money now.
Yeah, you don't want to be too independent because you are married You ain't single no more.
Yes.
You're married now.
You're married now, but I think also, as coming from a man standpoint, I think that what this young lady was saying, now that she is married again, because this is her second marriage. So now that she's married again, from the first marriage, she has some hurt and some baggage from the first marriage. So that caused her to put up a wall in the first marriage. I mean, in the second marriage. And now, her husband feels that he doesn't feel needed in the marriage. And I think as a man, you should have a feel of need. In both sides of the marriage, you should have a feel of need in the marriage.
And you don't want to bring baggage from your last relationship over into your new relationship, because it's not that man's fault of what you went through in your last marriage.
Mhm.
He didn't do it to you. It was that last
Facebook.
sucker MC that did it, not this man. Not this man. He didn't do it. He innocent in all this.
Look, why you always gotta get got on? I tell you, look, the sucker MC. Lord, in the name of Jesus. Yes, I don't think that you should carry the baggage from the last marriage into your current marriage. Because that's a total different man.
Totally different.
It's a totally different man. And he got totally different aspects. He got a totally different personality. He ain't the same as the last person, So I believe that, yes, it may take you some time to kind of let your guard down, but I think that you should let your guard down. And maybe we should have asked her how long has she been married in this second marriage,
right?
Because we just asked her if it was okay to kind of elaborate on what she said, But I think from the situation from the first marriage, I think that was kind of out of order, because she said that the man left her homeless with two of his children. So I can understand why she got the wall up now. I can understand that, but I still can't understand why she would take that into the second marriage, and especially the man is really taking care of those children. I mean, he is really like a father to those kids, so he already showing you different already. You know what I'm saying?
So he didn't have to do it.
And he didn't.
He didn't have to do it.
He didn't, but I do think you should have some kind of form of independence. So if you part of the conversation, come on now, give us some comments. What you think about this situation? Do you think it should be a form of independence in the marriage? Or what kind of independence do you think should be in the marriage? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what y'all thinking?
Is there anyone that may want to be joined in on the live, on the Facebook live? Let us know, and we'll welcome you onto the live. But to piggyback off what my husband said, I know that, how can I say this? Being raised by a single woman, sometimes those thoughts and ideas is put into their daughters. Okay, don't let no man do this to you. Don't let no man do that to you. So you're kind of setting them up to have that wall of all men gonna dog you out, all men gonna do this, all men gonna do that. And you can't put every man in the same box. Like I used to always hear, not from my parent, but just overall, we should have our own separate account, or we should have our own savings account in case that man leave you, you won't be without or whatever. So we're just reading some comments here, and then somebody said, once somebody treat wrong, it's hard to let your guard down, even though you should. But I cannot read. But you don't want to be put in that situation again. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's very true.
Just like you play with a stray dog and he bites you and you go back and do it again, and he bites you again, and you go back and do it again, bite you again, you don't want to keep getting bit. You shouldn't have learned from the first
But you know
time.
what? I think that also you need to learn that a dog is a dog and a snake is a snake. You know, we can't train a snake to be a home pet. You know what I'm saying? A snake is just a snake. You know, and if you next thing you know, a snake is gonna act like a snake and bite you.
Yes.
That's what it does. It's the nature of it. You know, so you can't always. I mean, everybody is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody is not the same. So I wouldn't say that you should take whatever happened in the last relationship into the new one, but make sure that you're careful. Make sure that you look at. Make sure that you recognizing what's going on around you.
Before you get married, that's why it is good to get to know the individual before you get married. Ask them questions. Ask them questions.
Hey, Erica.
Hey, Bishop. All right, we got some questions here. Bishop Philip G. Center, my bishop, said, well, the Bible says that how can two walk together unless they agree? And that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. How can you walk together unless you agree? You can't go left, he go right. Y'all going in separate directions. Y'all both have to, okay, let's do this, let's do that, and so y'all can go together in the same direction. You know, we have to agree on which direction we're going to take this marriage, take this family, so on and so forth. And then my sis Erica said, well, my parents had separate accounts, but they feud together. Absolutely. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Not at all. You know, you both can have like a separate savings account, because for those of us that like to spend, and then I ain't even look at you. I ain't even look at you.
I felt it in my spirit. I felt it in my spirit.
You looked at me.
I felt it in my spirit. Come on and finish.
Don't get mad at me.
Go on, GD.
What you feeling your
Go on, GD Queen.
So yes, we both can have our own account for those that like to spend, but then have your mutual account that goes towards the bills and the running of the household.
But also, I don't think that you should have separate accounts that are secret.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need to know where the money is going. You know, we need to know where the money is going. Now, hey, if we have an agreement like, well, hey, this one is just for our savings account, we not gonna touch that one at all. You know, hey, we have an understanding about that. But if you got secret accounts going on or secret monies going on that we don't know each about, something ain't right here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you something ain't right here. I don't care if you like to spend or not. Yeah, I don't care if you like to spend or not. But we don't got no secret accounts going on.
But you know, that's how a lot of women teach their daughters to have that secret account, just because he want to kick you out, or just in case he want to kick you out, or just in case you want to leave, or he wants you to leave, that you'll have something to like stand on. And in that aspect, I understand. I understand where they're coming from with those statements. Do I agree? No secret accounts. No.
But why be with somebody that you think that's going to kick you out?
I don't think it's that they think that individual is going to kick them out, but you want to prepare for the inevitable.
No, I'm not saying.
Or maybe because it happened to them, they're trying to keep it from happening to you.
That, to me, that's like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? That's like, okay, I'm not saying don't prepare. I'm not saying don't prepare. All I'm saying is, why be with somebody that you eventually think gonna kick you out or something like? I mean, to me, that make no sense to me. That don't make no sense. I mean, come on now. When people show you who they are, believe them. Believe who they are.
Please.
Don't sit up there and think that because this person is like this and like that, that they won't show you a different side of them. Because a different side will come out. Be with them long enough. Trust me. A different side will come out of them. Yeah. Know who these people is. Know who you lay down with. Know who you live with. Know who you decide to move in with. Not saying that people can't change on
Right.
you.
Yeah.
Because people can change.
They sure can.
People can change. But don't, Lord, know who you getting involved with and know something about them.
Yes, exactly. And my little sis, you so messy, Erica. She said, sis, tell bro about the account with the millions you got in the Caymans.
Well,
Look,
hey,
you ain't gonna be busting.
we got all that going on. Trust and believe. We cracking that account open.
You know, be telling everything.
It's
Dang.
getting open.
What happened to girl code? Shut your mouth. No,
It's getting open. I need a few things.
So yeah, right. So there's another question that says, so say there's kids before the marriage relationship. Should you discuss money spent on the outside kids together if I'm wording it right?
Who was that from?
Michelle.
I think that y'all should discuss every dime.
Discuss everything.
Every dime,
Because
wherever it's going.
Your kids is part of your family, but they're not part of your marriage.
Yes.
So discuss everything. If you have grown kids and they always in your pockets, y'all need to discuss that thing, because I got a daddy. I'm in my 40s, but I'm a daddy's girl. And up until like several years ago, I always went to daddy, and he did it for me.
Yeah, I think you should always discuss whatever monies, like, this is what I'm saying. Y'all need to have some kind of mutual understanding, that especially if you have children that are from a different relationship, that's not part of the marriage, or that's not your husband's children or your wife's children. I'm not saying don't ever not to take care of your kids. You're supposed to take care of your kids. But make sure if you are married now, we only talk about folk that's married. If you are married, yes, discuss what you're doing with your monies, or where you putting monies at with your wife or with your husband. Now, if you got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, don't let them, I'm going to say it now, don't let them get privileges that a husband and a wife have.
But that's only a boyfriend.
That's a boyfriend. That's a girlfriend. Guess what? A boyfriend or girlfriend can walk up and leave at any time. But a marriage, it's so hard to get out of a marriage. Guess what? You got to get divorced. You got to split assets. You got to have custody battles. All these other, it take a lot to get out of a marriage. But a boyfriend or girlfriend can just walk up and leave, or just get up and just go. So make sure now, yes, if you got a husband or a wife, I say discuss every dime, no matter where you putting it at.
Yeah.
Discuss every dime.
Exactly. And then Eric also said, but don't you always have to be prepared just in case something happens? I think you just kind of like answered that also.
Yeah, I like for me, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying not to be prepared, but I'm saying, again, know who you land with. Know who you decide to give your precious to, baby. And I'm just going to say it like that. Because, hey, it's precious down there. It's your precious. Know who you giving your precious to. You don't want to just give your precious to anybody. Know who you going to give yourself to. You got to know, have some kind of security in the relationship where you know that, no, I don't care how much we argue, how much we go at it, this nigga is not going to put me out, or he ain't going to do nothing wrong to me. You know what I'm saying?
Or we get mad. I'll go in this room, you go down in your man cave in the basement. We'll come back together later on.
And hey,
get it together.
We've been married for 14 years. 14. And the last time we had a blow up, that was the biggest blow up that we have ever had in our relationship or in our marriage. And guess what? Where I was at, downstairs. Where she was at, upstairs. Until we came together again. It wasn't just because y'all have some kind of spat or argument or blow up, don't mean that somebody should be getting put out the house.
Right. Because I ain't going nowhere. I like to sleep under.
We done bought a house together. Now we ain't finna cut this house in half.
Like Medea.
Look here now. We ain't finna do all of that
ain't
now.
About to do the Medea thing.
Yeah, but I think that you should have some kind of comfort. I mean, This is why it's so important to court people and to date people, because people will show you who they are.
And ask people about them. If you meet somebody in church, for one, don't think just because they in church, oh, they in church, they sweetly say they go, baby,
Them
child,
church ones.
them church ones be the main
Them
ones.
church ones.
Them church boys.
Do you
I
understand?
tell you.
This is why divorce rate is so high in
In the
church.
church.
Because folks is going around talking about, well, God put us together. God said, you know, good, God will. God didn't say that.
Okay.
You just want to lay down.
Your precious said that.
Your precious.
Your precious.
Your
said
precious.
that. But yes, even if you meet somebody in church, ask the church folks about him or her. Hey, you know, me and so and so, you know, she nice looking, he nice looking. What you know about him?
First and foremost, women, I want to say this as a man. You get with a man, make sure, and if he got children, if his mother's still alive, make sure that he treat his mama good.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that he treat his daughter like a princess.
And for ladies, you know, see how he treat his mother. See how he treat his sisters. If he always, you know, bashing his mama and his sister, and he don't like no female in his family, 9 times out of 10, he gonna treat
That
you the
ain't-
same way.
That ain't the man for you.
Yeah.
That ain't the man
You
for
know.
you. Because a real man, guess what? The Bible says to love your wife as Christ loved the church. Trust me, a real man love his mother so much, he gonna transfer that same love or a deeper love that he got for his mother over into his marriage with his wife. And that same love he gonna have for his sisters, his same love he gonna have for his daughters. Trust me, it's if people gonna show you who they are. I don't care if it's a smidget of it, a twinge of it. Something they gonna show you who they are. And when they show you, believe them. Trust me, you gotta look for the signs. See, if y'all would have watched our last video 2 weeks ago, we had red flags.
Red flags. Don't ignore them red flags because they start off as little red flags. You just think, oh, that ain't nothing. Oh, I can deal with that. And next thing you know, them red flags start getting bigger and bigger. But next thing is no ding, 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 ding. Like red flag, girl, you don't see this? You didn't just hear that? You know, so address them red flags.
Could you read some more?
Yeah. Michelle. Okay. Erica said, I'm so scorned. I don't trust anybody now. Ain't that right, sis? And I understand. I understand. I'm a woman. Trust me. I understand. I've been scorned. I have been hurt. So that's why I had to take some time to heal and get to know me. So, you know, when I go but when I open up myself to meeting somebody, I'm not going in just head first based off of my feelings. I'm thinking with my mind, not my heart or my precious.
Please don't think with the precious.
Don't think with your precious.
Don't think with your precious. No.
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all share us out. Give us some likes, please, if you can. Thank you.
And we have Miss Michelle said, is it good to hold stuff in just to keep each other from arguing, or should you just talk about it? Communication is key. Communication is key. You have to, even before you say I do, y'all need to talk about some things. Get to know that person. If that person got anger issues, baby, ding, 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 ding. Watch out with the red flags, because it may be just little, you know, this, little that, and this, and you know, he going upside your head. You're like, oh, where this come from? Them red flags was there, but you chose to ignore it. So communication is key.
I think it's different situations too.
It is.
It's different situations. Like, to kind of hit on a question again, it's different situations for that. Some things that I think that you should hold your tongue. You know, some things I think that you should not say, especially if you real riled up and upset, you know, because then you will say some things that you might regret, you know. So I guess it kind of depends on the situation.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it
This is just
depends on
general.
how angry you are
Mhm.
or whatever the case may be. Because sometimes you don't want to be arguing all night with some folk is just ignorant and will argue with you all night long. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm the type of person, especially when we first got together. When I got upset, I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to wait till I cooled down because I know me. I would have said something that probably would have caused us to get divorced 20 minutes after we got married.
And I know me also. And that's why I always tell him, like, we had to be saved to get together because how he was and how I am. See, no, you talk crazy to me one time, I'm ready to scrap. We about to fight because I'm not about to be arguing.
I'm so sick of Scrappy Doo.
I don't
She
like to
is a
argue.
GD queen.
I do not like to argue because once you keep going back and forth, okay, I'm taking the earrings off. What's up? What we about to do? You know? And he a man, so I know I can't fight no man. I will pick up that chair. I'll pick up that deep freezer. We about to roll. What's up? So that's why
Ain't
I
you
know.
saved, sister?
Yes.
Ain't you for the Lord?
That's why I hit you, because I'm saved.
Look here.
I mean, I'm just
we look. We just gonna keep it PG.
That's why I am. You ain't get hit, did you?
Did you get hit?
Did you?
Did you get hit?
No.
See, look,
did you get
this
hit?
always turned into this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this.
He asked me if I'm saved, and I'm asking, did you get hit yet?
It always turned into
get
this.
Hit, so yes,
Even though every video it turned into this. She always got to turn to a GD like she from Cicero. Stop it. You ain't from Chicago, sister.
I'm from Kilbourne. I'm from Garfield.
Look, but you is not from Maywood. You ain't from
Maywood ain't hard. I'm from. That's right. I'm from Milwaukee. That's why y'all all came up here.
No, we came up here for the welfare. Right. Hey.
I can't stand him.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. But yes, it depends on the situation.
Yes.
It depends on the situation.
Lord, where are we, Jesus? Oh Lord, where are we? Okay, so is it good to hold stuff in just keep okay now, but seriously though, as far as holding things in, I do think if you both are angry, you probably shouldn't want to talk right then and there. You know, let you cool down so you can get a level head, level mind, level heart, you know, and then after a day or two, or maybe even 3, then okay, we need to talk about what just happened. So it don't happen again.
Yeah.
But you do need to talk about it.
You
don't just go 2-3 days not talking and then you hungry.
You hand them plate like that.
Come on, let's go slice it. Right. About to burn the man with some hot
grits.
Hot grits.
No, don't Al Green nobody now.
Right. No.
No, yes. I think make sure that you are talking about that thing. Talk about it when the time is right. Know your timing. Know when the time is right.
And learn the timing of your spouse, because you may be straight after a day, but that person, they may have to take another 2 days to calm down.
Yes.
You know, so.
All right, let's see what else.
Okay, so Miss Michelle, I hope we answered your question as to the best of our ability. Erica, I just been verified.com to find out what I want. You know what?
Look,
I'm sick of you.
Look at you. Stop it, Matilda.
I'm sick of you. Okay, Erica, you said sometimes that's a myth. Refresh my memory. What's a myth, honey? Okay. Erica, God is calling me to be a nun.
I know.
You get on my nerves. Sister Staples, this is nice. Great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bishop, you ought to keep it real and put things on the table if you go to church or not, because most of the time when people get married, it seems that they get married being in the flesh. So everything that looks good is not always good. Couples should learn how to communicate with each other and talk it out. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Talk it out. You have to talk it out. Not Matilda. Yes, Matilda. Yes, Matilda. I'm sick of her.
Yes, learn how communication is the key in Any ship,
any relationship,
any ship, any friendship, any relationship, any ship, hey, because remember, ships can sink.
Mm-hmm.
A ship can go down. But notice that the word marriage don't got ship at the end of it.
No marriage
because
ship.
It's not meant to go down.
Right.
It's not meant to sink. It's not meant to fall. You know what I'm saying? But friendships can end. Relationships can end. But marriage is supposed to be until death do you part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, when you get into a marriage, make sure it's the right marriage.
Yes.
Until the death do y'all part.
And don't kill them.
And please don't kill them. Don't put no insurance claim on nobody. Because I've been watching these 2020s and they've been having me on a chokehold. And I've been watching this man, he done killed his wife and put all these 9 insurance policies on that woman. And then he was out to dinner the next day with another woman. See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all need to make sure you with the right person. This is what I'm talking about. See, I wish y'all come and get your Erica, Matilda, come get your sis. Come get her. She's talking too much now. She's going too much. She's doing too much. But yes, I think that, you got to be aware of what's going on. Please be aware of what's going on. Because if you're not, baby, some things can end terribly. Terribly. It won't work out for you.
Elder Ruth Craig said, "This is so awesome. Also, it is much needed. Keep up the good work." Thank you
so much, Elder Craig.
Erica, my ex loved his mother and treated her like a queen and ended up treating me bad. So how men treat their mother necessarily doesn't matter in some cases, which is true. I can see how that, I can actually see how, but look at it this way. Did his mother play a part of it? Because I used to watch this show called I'm in Love with a Mama's Boy. And some of them mamas was trifling. Coming in between her son's marriages and lying to him on her and all that stuff. No. I cannot. I got Facebook banned because I commented on that. Like, no, you need to let mama know I love you, but we in this marriage, not you.
Mm-hmm.
We in this. When I said I do, I said I do to you, not I do to y'all. So yeah, I can't be on that show.
And she said nope.
She said nope. His mama
was cool.
Well,
we don't know what was wrong with him, sis.
You just dodged the bullet.
He just wasn't the fella for you.
He wasn't.
He wasn't the fella for you.
You just dodged the bullet.
Thank God that God allowed him to show himself to you and you moved around.
Erica said, bro over there like Martin when he thought Gina put that policy on it.
Understand.
I cannot stand you.
I understand. Yeah, thank God. You know what? Some things you got to be grateful for because people don't understand that being single is a gift from God.
It
is. People don't want to be single because they think that being single means being alone or being lonely. That's not what it is. Learn who you are before you get to know somebody else. Date you. It's all right to take you out to dinner. It's all right to get your hair done. It's all right to take you to the movies. It's all right to do all of those things. Know who you are.
Yes.
And stop thinking that people complete you or make you whole. Look here, before you got into that marriage, before you got into that relationship, you should have been a whole person before you even got into that relationship.
Yeah,
guess what? In human being, 1 + 1 don't equal a whole.
Right.
That's only in math.
Exactly.
But we were whole before we got with each other.
Exactly. Don't look at it 1/2 + 1/2 equals a whole. No, it's one whole person plus another whole person come together. Y'all make wholeness,
Yeah,
completeness.
and nobody completes you.
Nobody.
People should compliment you,
Right.
but people should not
Bring out
complete
the
you.
best in you.
You should be
enhance
completed
you.
beforehand.
Yes.
Be completed before you get in that marriage. But understand, hey, follow the signs. Look for the signs. Because especially women tend to kind of look over things and say, well, hey, I think he can change, or I think I might be able to change him.
Baby,
or no.
You can't change no man. You cannot change them. Only God can change them.
And if they don't change for God, they ain't changing for you.
I don't care how much pressure you give up. If he ain't changing for God, he is not changing for you.
Trust me, if you giving up pressure, somebody else giving up pressures too.
What?
Somebody else giving up the chicken too now.
Where you getting?
From the movie Precious, when she got the chicken.
Oh, is she ready?
Lord, you got to be with one accord, sis. Be with one accord.
I got you.
Jesus, but yes, look for the flags, look for the signs, because they there. We tend to sometimes overlook things when it's right there in our face. We overlook it. Stop overlooking. Make sure that you're paying attention to what's going on. Because if you don't pay attention to what's going on, guess what might follow? Hurt might follow. You know, disappointment may follow. Depression may follow. Destruction may follow. Anything can follow you that's not good. You know, even the Bible says goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. But guess what? Something else can follow you as well. If you can continue to keep putting yourself in those little situations, guess what? Those things are going to follow you. And trust me, you don't want that to follow you. Stay away from it.
Stay away.
Lord, what do you think you is fighting a vampire? This is Buffy the Relationship Slayer. What other comments we have?
Okay. Erica said, we sure can't change those little dusties. Sure can't. Leave those dusties, them dust balls in the corner where they reside. Let them little dusties stay.
I'm going to tell you something, sis. You know I love you. But baby, get lost. The Bible says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. Get lost. Don't be looking for him. Let him come looking for you. And trust and believe. When God send that man your way, he going to be that man just for you. Just for you. You and only you.
He going to love you. He going to love my niece and nephew. And you're going to thank God for the journey that God took you on to get to the place where you are and where you will be.
And sometimes, in life, sometimes we got to keep bumping our head and hitting our head and hitting, get beat up all the time until one day we open up our eyes and realize, like, woo, getting beat up hurt. I get some scars from that.
But I learned from it.
Every time I turn around, I got to put some gauze on. I got to bandage myself and all the trust and believe. You get sick of bandages.
Yes.
You get sick of trying to put things and hold things together. And then once you get sick of that, trust and believe, you start doing different.
You start moving different. Michelle said, that's what I tell people. It's always signs. Pay attention to what they say and what they do. That goes for men and women. Oh, there's always signs.
Always.
There's always signs. Yes, don't ignore them signs. Don't ignore them red flags. Because, baby, it's there. Because then once you get out of that relationship, then you'll be like, I remember when he did this. I remember when she said that. I remember when this happened. And it's like, yeah, they were always there.
So let's say we got anybody on the YouTube? I can't see.
Where am I looking?
Like right there.
It had like a number that now it says 0.
Oh well, we 0 over there.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Erica said it's tragic. 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 Sister Staples said we overlook those signs because we don't want to accept them. Of course, we later regret not taking heed to them in the first place because he will only get worse. Oh yes.
You telling the truth, my sister.
We overlook them signs. Yeah, because we're so what's to say? What's the word? Because we're so anxious to be in a relationship that we overlook those signs.
Relationship driven.
Yeah.
Yeah, we so
With the
relationship
idea
driven.
of getting in a relationship. A lot
Right.
of people, they look forward to wedding. Oh, I gotta plan a wedding. I do this, but they don't look forward towards the marriage because that's where the work starts.
Mm-hmm.
You can plan a wedding. You can look pretty in your dress and get the best cake and the best caterer, the best DJ to get the suits and you get hair done, your jewelry, blah, blah, blah. But once you say I do, our former pastor Bishop used to do a marriage series called Before I Say I Do.
Mm-hmm.
And he broke it down. But the things before you say I do, and then after you say I do, that's when the real work comes. Because it's work. Because you're still getting to know that individual. And even while you getting to know that individual, in a way, you're still kind of getting to know yourself.
Yeah, it's very, very true.
I'm tired, boss. I know, baby. Yes, ma'am. I know, child. She said, my head too big for me to keep bumping.
Sister,
I'm sick of you.
Sister, you was about to get kicked off the line. She is something funny.
She get up out there.
She is something funny.
That's my baby right there.
She is something funny.
That's my baby.
But that's all right, sister. That's all right.
She said she ain't looking and never was. She said they always find her. But girl, the next one that find you, you better spray that repellent. Shh.
Yes, just keep your eyes open, sis.
Yes.
When he come, keep your eyes open. All right, y'all. We've been on here long enough.
41 minutes.
We've been on here long enough. Thank God I ain't got to edit nothing this time.
This was fun. I like engaging.
If y'all want us to, do Facebook Live on Sundays while we're doing our YouTube videos, let us know. We'll do that. If y'all gonna watch, we'll come on over. And make sure that y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Mason Family Values. We do upload every single Sunday or Monday, one of those days, depending on when I get done with the editing.
Erica said they're going to have to come through y'all first. Yes. Yep. Have them.
Bring them over here.
Bring them
over here because we got a series of questions.
We sure do. We counsel folks all the time before he married them, and we ask some questions.
Trust me. Look, we had a couple. I won't state their name, but we had a couple, and we asked them, questions like, before we married them, why did y'all want to get married? And the young lady was like, well, because I love him and such and this and that. But the fella, I asked him the question, and he's like, well, because she deserved it, because I cheated on her a couple of times, because I did this on her a couple of times, and I think she just deserved it. What? Like, what? Hold on. You don't want to marry this woman because you love her? But because she deserved it?
All right.
No, bruh. This marriage ain't going to work out.
And she went through with it. And she deserved. No, I ain't gonna say she
and then her sister.
But everything that she went through with it. Because he never said that he loved her. And never even when he married them, he didn't even want to repeat.
He didn't even want to repeat after me.
He didn't even want to repeat the vows.
He didn't even want to repeat the vows.
Red flag, ding, 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 says, you didn't see that?
I wonder if that marriage is still on and popping today. We don't know that. Lord. All right, y'all. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure that y'all hit the post notification bell each and every time we drop a upload or drop another video. We just want to thank y'all for rocking with us, even on the Facebook.
Thank you for your interaction. We love it.
Yes. This was really, really fun. We thank y'all for rocking out with us.
Be sure y'all inbox us if y'all have any other questions or anything else that I want us to discuss.
Leave a comment if y'all want us to do this every Sunday or on every other Sunday. Let me know.
Erica said, look, what's their Facebook? We got to find the girl. I forgot their name. Sure.
Look, we don't know that people's Facebook now. But hey, I wish I did because I'll be checking on them just to see if,
y'all still together.
I want to know if y'all still together.
Have y'all killed each other?
It's one couple we married that is doing well. They are doing well. They're pregnant with twins again. They already had a baby.
They moved down to Arizona.
Yeah, they moved down there with you, Erica.
They doing real good.
So they doing good now. They are doing good.
So Matilda gonna find it.
You right.
I'm gonna find that name and I'm gonna send it to
She is that's Inspector Gadget right there. She gonna find it. All right, y'all. We love y'all. We just really thank y'all.
Yes,
this was really fun.
I loved it.
So leave us some comments. And look, I was about to say description box. I'm sorry. We talk about YouTube. But leave us some comments. And let us know if y'all want us to continue to do this, or if you have some situations that you want us to discuss. Let us know. Leave us, put it in the comments down below.
We know everything, but we know.
Amen. Amen.
We've been through a lot.
Make sure that y'all share the video out. Share us out. Share us out. Share us out. All right, y'all. We thank y'all. We love y'all. Peace.